Why is it so important for Ben, or to Ben, and for Ben to find a job in Delaware in his field? Hey guys, I'm Jamie. If you're new, I'm blind. My husband Ben is not. Our two children are not. And this is our family page, Life Through Our Eyes. So lately we've been kind of telling everybody that we're moving to Delaware from Ohio because I got a job in Delaware. So it wasn't just any job. So I am a rehabilitation counselor. I'm a certified rehabilitation counselor. And due to a hostile work environment and being discriminated against during my last job, we needed to look elsewhere for me to work and do the same thing I was doing. Could I do it around here? In certain situations I could, but there wasn't anything available in what I need. It's very specific because you usually have a specific type of job, whether it's working for a university or for the state. So I started looking for jobs in different states, and I ended up interviewing with Delaware and getting the job with Delaware. So Ben has been looking for a job. He is an accountant by trade. He does have his bachelor's in accounting, so he has not wanted to stray away from that because that's something he knows. He's good at it. He knows it. He will be willing to look for other stuff if he has to, but also looking for something like McDonald's or Burger King. It's not as easy because he can't just start. We're relocating, and so we need to have him have something before we relocate so we can have enough money to rent, apply for somewhere to rent. So I just wanted to clarify some of that because I saw some of the comments on our last post and the reasoning behind getting our job in Delaware and why I can't just go anywhere. I did apply for several other jobs. I interviewed for a couple other states and I did not get it. This is the one I got. So that's why we're moving to Delaware. That's why it's not just we want to. It is literally because I got a job. And another thing is that I am blind. And so it is very hard for blind and visually impaired people to get jobs. 70% of the blind population are unemployed. So the fact that I got this job and the fact that I'm, was given this chance is really, really, really amazing. And so that's why Ben is upset as he is. I have not been upset with him at all. I don't want him blaming himself, but that's part of why he is blaming himself. For those who are kind of like, why is he boo-hooing about this? Go out and get a job. No, it's because he wants to be able to find something in his field that will allow us to apply for an apartment to move. And, he is the primary driver in our family. And a lot of stuff goes into that. I have to find, we have to find housing, then schools for the kids and daycare and transportation for myself, like backup transportation, because he usually takes me places. And so there's a lot that we haven't gone into, and maybe we need to a little bit more about what goes into a move for someone like us with somebody who's disabled in the family. It's not as simple as just go out and get a job, or for me to go get a different job. It just doesn't work like that. Because I am certified as a rehab counselor, and because I'm blind, it makes it 10 times harder for me to find a job in something else. That's why I went to college. It's why I got the degree I did, because it increased my chances of becoming employed, which I was employed up until December of last year. And due to discrimination issues and stuff like that, we have a story time in our profile. If you ever go back and watch that, it's a 10-part story about it. Anyway, so that hopefully clears up a little bit of, everything. I know a couple people mentioned Amazon on his video as well. He did look up Amazon. The closest Amazon is in New Jersey. So there isn't even an Amazon that's close to where we're going to be. It's over an hour away. So that's not an option either. He has been putting in accountant jobs in person and in remote. and he will keep doing that as long as, you know, we can, because he does have a speciality with that. And, you know, keep looking and keep doing stuff. He does drive for DoorDash when he can. That's something else someone has suggested to us, but again, that's not proving how much we're making, and it's kind of just a side thing, and he doesn't do it enough to make a whole lot of income, because again, he's our only driver, and so, you know, we kind of do things a lot together and stuff like that. Yes, I can stay home with the kids, and I do all the time. We just are a family that does things a lot together and stuff like that. So, yeah, so that's kind of answering you guys why I can't get a job around here, why it's a lot harder for me. It literally is just that I have a disability. And when you have a disability and you get a job like what I got, it is amazing. It is wonderful. It is, because I know I'm in the minority of people who are struggling every day to find work when they have a visual impairment or blind. And so it makes it 10 times worse. And I know that's why he's beating himself up. We will figure it out. We're going to. I was proud of him for putting out his, you know, how he was feeling about it, because this has been kind of rough on both of us. I don't blame him in the least. I love him to death. He does everything in his power to help me and then help our family. So he is an amazing husband and father. And I just feel bad that he hasn't been able to find anything, because he's very skilled too with, you know, he's got lots of experience in accounting. So, but I also know the economy is crap right now. So that the job market is. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. Feel free to ask questions. Just know that, you know, try not to judge too much, I guess. That would be what I'd say, because, you know, we're trying to give you guys the full story, but we know we haven't totally explained everything. So I hope that clears some things up. Thanks, guys. Love you guys. Bye.